fishermen. Today, unfortunately, we're not fishing, but what is coming up soon in my region, I don't know about your guys' regions and stuff in the States and Canada, but in my region, zone 15, we have pike fishing coming up, but I'll be going down to zone 16, zone 17, actually zone 17 actually has pike open, so we'll be doing some pike fishing hopefully in a week or two. But today we're going to talk about my favorite top 5 lures for catching pike. And this is for beginners and amateurs, not for professionals, because you're not going to watch this video and be like, oh, I already know those aren't my top 5 lures, but these are my top 5 lures. So let's get right in the video. We'll go with number 5. So number 5, I would go, actually, you know what? With number 5, I'm going to go with a worm, a jig and a worm. Everybody's going to be like, oh, for pike fishing, you're going to catch panfish. No. I'm telling you, I've caught some of my biggest pike on just a jig and a worm or a worm and a bobber. If there's pike in the area, they will hit it. Pike will mostly hit anything. They're a very aggressive fish and they'll smoke anything. So I guess a jig and a worm, or even using this little spinner with just a worm on it. For walleye fishing, I've caught so many pike walleye fishing just using this, even a jig and a worm. So I'm gonna go with number 5, just for the kids and the young 10, 15-year-olds. Jig and a worm will work fine. There's lots of pike in the area. So number 4, what would be my number 4? So let's go with, I'm gonna go with the Rapala. So there's different kinds. So this is a jointed Rapala and this is a jerkbait. So my favorite color is the orange ones. These work great for pike fishing. With the jerkbait, you want to throw it out, give it a couple jerks, reel it in, give it a couple jerks, reel it in, or you can just keep jerking it the whole time. It will work. It works for walleye and pike, but pike love these things. And another favorite color of mine is the tiger color. I love this one, and like any color of the jerkbaits work great, but the orange is the best one. That is number 4. Number 3, or the spinner. These things work amazing, especially if we're fishing in a weedy area. I cast it over the weeds, cast it over the lily pads and stuff, and I like to hop over it, and I've had so many pike grab it out of like 4 feet, 5 feet of water and just smoke it. So you want to put a trailer on it. I'm not sure if I have a trailer on me. I don't have a trailer on me, but just a little yellow, green, even a white grub, this little tail grub at the end of it. You can mix it up. You can use a double tail grub, anything like that will work. But these work amazing, especially in the top water. It's absolutely great. So my number 2 would be spinners. So I have a musky spinner here, but I have another Meps one. It's a Meps4 spinner, and these things, they work great. Amazing. Like, I've had so many pike smoke these, even bass fishing, even the small ones. This is a number 4 here, but I have a bigger number 4 for the Meps. Actually, this is a blue fox, but on the Meps, the number 4 is bigger, but these work great. Actually, like, I would recommend using these to start off just as a beginner or an amateur. Just throwing these out, even in like a little creek, like a bigger creek or a small river and stuff. I use these at the small river all the time and catch good 3-4 pound pike. Amazing lures to use. They will catch mostly anything, bass, panfish, walleye, anything. So my number 1 lure, it absolutely has always been my number 1 lure for pike, is spoons. This is a 5 of diamonds. This is my number 1. I've caught more pike on this than any other lure. But this isn't my favorite one though. I use a lot of spoons, but my favorite one, and this is just a little one, but I use a bigger one. But this is a Toronto wobbler. See, it has a gold chrome on the back and it's silver in the front. I've caught my not this one. There's a bigger size of this one. I think this is a 2.5 inch. You can get a 3.5 inch, which is a little bit bigger. But I caught my biggest pike, my PB, actually 2. My 2 biggest pike, my 10 pounder and my 23 pounder. I've caught both on those lures. When you cast this thing out and you're reeling it back, especially on a sunny day, it gives this big like glow effect in the water, and it's just like, it's like a globe light or like a strobe light in the water. It's so amazing, and the pike love that. And they see it. They can see it from 15, almost 20 feet away, and they just come smashing. They don't even think twice. Every pike that I've caught on this, it's just an instant hit. Just crazy action on it. But yeah, you can get 5 of diamonds. Any spoon will work. Even trout spoons will work. Pike will hit anything. Like, that's why I put number 5 as my worm. Pike will literally hit everything. You have other lures, even top water lures like these. I would be in number 6, and I know it's his top 5, but top water lures like frogs, any top water lure works great. But I was leaving it at that. Even lures like this, you got the Meps with a little min on the back. But yeah, those are my top 5. But when you're pike fishing, guys, just be careful. They do have sharp teeth. They can get you pretty good. I've cut my hand a few times, especially. And when you're handling pike, when you catch the pike and you get it in the net, I would suggest leaving the net in the water until you're ready to get it, and always have your pliers and your jaw openers ready to go. You don't want to be running back to your tackle box and getting it and coming back, because I've done that a couple times. It doesn't work great for the pike, and it's not good for you. You want to release that pike back in the wild, you know, safe and sound. But number 1, always have your pliers on you, especially. And if you're a new beginner at pike fishing, I'd recommend using gloves, so then you don't wreck your hands just in case the lure, because they thrash and they can go crazy, especially in that. Some are calm, but not all of them. But I always recommend using gloves, pliers, and open their mouth with a jaw opener, because sometimes they don't like to open their mouth, and it's really annoying. And just when you're ready, take it out and get ready to go, because when you're taking pictures, I like to leave the pike in the net. So you want to leave the pike in the net that's in the water when you're ready. Put them back. So after you take the lure out, put them back, let them, you know, catch some air, and then take them out, take your picture, put them back. Especially the big ones, the big females. You want to give it time. And when you're putting the pike back, sometimes they're not ready to go swim right off. So you want to grab the tail and let it swim off when it's ready to go. So that's it, guys. So hopefully you'll get some tips and tricks from this and learn something new every day. But yeah, these are my 5 top pike lures that I use. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. The next video that is coming out will be actually a pretty funny one. I got a bait caster behind me that I just bought, and we'll be using that in the next video in the next couple days. I've never used a bait caster, so hopefully we don't get some birds' nests and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. See ya.